Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 16 of Embody. And yesterday that sense of trusting the process. Often the me who is like struggling or moving through my day and is doing that, and then the me after movement is always like, if I move, suddenly things find their ground, find themselves and really settle themselves through my body. And I always have to trust, I have to take that leap of, I will always feel better after yoga, I will always feel better after walking. And so what do you take that leap of faith with in your life? What do you go, just get out and walk, or just lie down on the floor, or what is it? Where is it in your life that you're doing that? So great. Come, let's move. So standing to the front of your mat and pause. Let's take a deep breath down into your belly. Feel the sense of your feet. And then just roll down, bring your hands to the floor and step back into a downward dog. So pull yourself back or lean yourself back into your legs. And have a sense of deeply bending your knees if that feels like it supports the sense of awakening. Lengthen and bend your knees. Lengthen and bend your knees. Nice. Bending one knee, straightening the other. Bending one knee, straightening the other. Just have a sense as I bend my knees, as I straighten my legs. How is this in my body? Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Round your back and arch your back. Round your back and arch your back. Round your back and arch. Nice. Look over your right shoulder. And then look over your left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. Look over the left. Nice. Take your right hand, dive it underneath your left armpit, twisting. So your right shoulder's down on the floor, your face is looking towards the left. And just breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. That sense of reaching with that right arm. Breathing deeply into your belly, breathing deeply into your shoulder. Nice. Come back up to center. Take your left hand, dive it under. Breathing into your torso, breathing into that left shoulder. Right arm is like scaffolding, left arm is reaching. Nice, all the way back to center. Push back into your downward dog. As you push back, as you pull back, again, bend your knees a little bit. And then straighten through your legs. Bend your knees and straighten. Nice. And then see if you can widen your toes and stretch the soles of your feet. And then come up high onto your toes. Widen your toes. Draw your heels deeply down towards the floor. Nice. Drop both knees to the floor. Step your right foot between your two hands. Make fists out of your hands. So my chest is resting on my right thigh. Make fists out of your hands. Roll into your wrists. And then roll in the other direction. Super. Right, left hand to the floor, right hand to your knee. Turn your chest towards the right. Pull your right elbow up. And then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. So breathe into the sensations. So as you push into your feet, connect your legs, lengthen through your spine, widen through your arms. And breathe into any sensations that you're feeling. So for me, there's sensations in my right buttock, in my torso, and I'm just deepening my breath into those areas. The side of my waist on the right, the deep of that right buttock. Sweep your right hand either to your hip or into the lower back. Draw your right shoulder down to your right knee. And then turn your chest towards the right. So I'm spiraling. Right shoulder down to your right knee. And then spiral. And again, shoulder down to your knee. And spiral. Nice. Rising up, keep your hand either on your hip or into your lower back. Hold on to that right knee with your left hand and then spiral towards the right. Draw your right shoulder back, pull on your left knee, right knee with your left hand, and then come back to center. And then spiral towards the right, center, spiral towards the right, center. One more time. Spiral towards the right. Feel that deep twist through your spine. Pause. Super. Both hands to the floor. Bring both knees back. Push back into your downward dog. All the way back. Pull back through your heels. Lengthen through your legs. Nice. Knees to the floor. Step your left foot forward between your two hands. Make fists out of your hands. Roll into your wrists. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Right hand to the floor, left hand to your knee. Turn your chest towards the left. And then pull your elbow up and extend your left hand up towards the ceiling. So as always, if ever you're extending your arm and it feels too strong on the shoulder, then just bring your hand to your hip and pull your shoulder back. So the main thing is the spiral in your chest. The arm is bonus, but it's not necessary. And just breathe into any sensations that you're feeling. Nice. Bring your left hand down to your hip or into your lower back. Bring your left shoulder down to your left knee. And then spiral towards the left. Shoulder down to your knee. And all the time I'm noticing the sensations into that left buttock, into my shoulders. And I'm breathing into the sensations that I'm feeling. I'm staying present to the sensations of my body as I spiral. It's not just the shoulder that's moving. The whole of your body is changing as you spiral to the left and as you drop your shoulder down. One more time. Spiral to the left and then drop your shoulder down. Nice. Rising up, bring your right hand across to your left knee and then spiral to the left when you're upright. And then come back to center. Spiral to the left and center. Spiral to the left and center. Next time you go, pause. Spiral to the left and pause. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Push back. Downward dog. All the way back. Deeply breathing, feeling, sensing. Super. So bring your right knee forward between your two hands and come into zigzag. So now my two knees are bent towards the right and my 2 feet are facing towards the left. From here, bring your left hand across so you're holding on to your right shoulder. So my hand is holding onto my shoulder and your right fingers are on the floor beside you. So my right fingers, I'm up on my fingertips and I'm just sitting up tall. And that sense of left hand holding onto my right shoulder. So then bring your left elbow as far to the right as you can. How far around the corner towards the right can you go? And then come back to center. And again, how far to the right can you bring your left elbow? And then come back to center. And I've really got direction in that elbow. It's really, there's a certain kind of persistence or engagement of where's my elbow pointing and how would I get it further? Come back. One more time. Point your elbow towards the right and then pause. Lift your chest where you are and then turn your right shoulder, like pull your right shoulder a little bit back and then turn your head a little bit more towards the right. Breathing into sensations, really deeply feeling, deeply sensing. Nice. Come back to center. Bring both hands either side of that right knee. Draw your forehead down to your right knee. How do you let the weight of your belly really sink into that right thigh? Come all the way up. Zigzag to the left. So both knees are pointing towards the left. Your right hand comes across and holds onto your left shoulder. Fingertips are on the floor and you're sitting tall. And then draw that right elbow as far to the left as you can go. And then come back to center. And with my hand on my shoulder, on the front of my chest, I can really feel like, so let the left hand, the hand on your left shoulder, help your left shoulder turn the corner. So it's not only the elbow that's moving, but it's like the whole shoulder girdle. Oh, shoulder girdle, what a great word. Shoulder girdle. Girdle. I wonder what a girdle, like girdle. A girdle? Anyways, sorry. Girdle. Yeah, a girdle. Anyways, so oh God. So twisting towards the left, and let that right hand really inform your collarbones and the front of that chest on the left as to how to move around the corner. So it's really giving me loads of information. This hand on my shoulder, my elbows being really persistent, traveling around the corner. And just feel that. Nice. Next time you go, pause. So my elbow has traveled around the corner. My left shoulder is pulling backwards. I'm lifting through the chest. I have a sense of a deep sense of an action in the front of that left hip, in the deep of my belly. How would you fill into that right hand with your chest, or How would you widen into your right hand with your collarbones? How would you feel? Nice. Bring both hands to the floor, both elbows either side of your knee. Rest your chest down. Pause. Deepen, settle a bit more. Nice, and come all the way up. Bring your feet wide. It's interesting. We've landed on the floor a bit now. Wonder, has this changed? Has the cycle changed from the standing that we started with? So interesting. So I want you to reach towards the right with your right hand. And then I want you to reach towards the left with your left hand. And as I reach, my right bum is going to lift off the floor because I counterweight with my opposite hip and bum. So just begin to glide from side to side, reaching, find the maximum, and then come back. What is your maximum in wellness, in ability, in reach? Nice. And then try your opposite hand. Left hand goes to the right. And then right hand goes to the left. And I'm doing it without putting the other hand on the floor. So sometimes we put our hand on the floor and we use our hand as a lever or a scaffolding. Here we're just doing, if I reach my hand, what holds me? And notice that it's maybe your hip that tells you to stop, or the deep of your groin, the deep of your belly. Just hear what informs you to stop as you reach. Nice. Reach both hands. And then reach both hands. So I'm touching really lightly when I get there. And just notice, what is your ability? And that ability is going to be different left to right. That ability is going to be really different from person to person, from day to day. And I'm like, what is my ability in wellness to reach towards the right? And then reach towards the left. Nice. So bend your right knee. Bring your right hand to the floor and then reach your left hand as far as you can and let your left leg lift as you do so. So my right hand is holding me up and my left hand is reaching. Come back up to center and then do it again. You can bring your right elbow to the floor. That feels nicer to me actually. And reach your left leg long, left arm long. So there's this really long sense of my left hand and left foot are floating. My right side is folded and supporting me on the floor. Come all the way up. Pause. One more time. Right elbow to the floor. Rest on your forearm as you reach your left hand, as you reach your left leg. Breathe into the sensations of reaching, of strengthening, of lengthening, of connection. Nice. Come all the way up. Other side. Bend your left knee. Bring your left elbow to the floor. Reach your right hand. Lift your right leg. Reach as far as you can with your right hand. Nice. Come back up to center. And again. Elbow down, forearm, hand reaches, leg reaches. How long can you be? Come back. One last time. Forearm down, arm reaches, leg reaches. Come all the way back to center. Come into a cross-legged position. Both hands are forward. Pull your right elbow back, twist towards the right. And just feel, imagine that your left hand is resting to the front of your right shoulder. You can even do that if you wish. And let that draw your right shoulder back. Or imagine your hand there and draw your right shoulder back. And then just move. How would you round a bit? And then twist a bit. How would you lean out of the pose and then lean into the pose? How would you get taller? How would you feel the different parts of your body? So a little bit of movement in many different places. Sense of connection and breath And then pause. And in the pause, there's never total stillness. So notice that even in the pause, there is breath, there is movement, there is connection. Change the cross of your legs, come back to center. Reach both hands forward and then pull your left elbow back. Bring your left hand to the floor behind you. Hold on to your left knee with your right hand and then just move. How would you, keeping your hands where they are, how would you really bring a sense of awareness into that left shoulder? Maybe just let it move. Roll the left shoulder back, roll it forward. Roll the left shoulder back, roll it forward. And then find a place that you rest, that you deeply pause in. Nice. Come lie on the floor, all the way down. Land on the floor. Legs are long. And then take a deep inhalation. And as you exhale, find that wave of softening that you can send through your body. And then on the next inhale, contract your feet. And on the exhale, send a wave of softening through the whole of your body that includes your feet. Contract your calves on the next inhale. And on the exhale, send a wave of relaxation through your whole body that includes your calves. Contract your thighs on the inhale. And then a wave that includes your thighs, but the whole of your body is included in that wave. Hips, pelvic floor, buttocks. Whole body relaxation on the exhale. Contract your torso. Relax. Arms, hands, shoulders. Relax. Head, face, neck. And then whole body. Ever so slightly contract the whole body. A little bit of on through your feet, your thighs, your hands, your buttocks, your spine, your face. And then a wave of relaxation. Let it rest. Oh, wonderful. Nice. Lovely. Thanks for being here. That was really lovely. Very twisty and yum. Nice. I'll see you tomorrow. I have a seminar starting tomorrow, which is always loads. There's always loads around a seminar. So yeah, so I'll be here tomorrow morning. And great. Be well. Ciao.